Have you ever noticed that almost every video about Marietta, Georgia makes it sound absolutely perfect? Beautiful downtown, great location, amazing restaurants close to Atlanta, and while all of that is true, there's another side of the story that most people don't talk about. So before you decide to move to Marietta, Georgia, let's have an honest conversation. In this video, I'm covering the real pros and cons of living in Marietta, including housing costs, traffic, property taxes, schools, location, and things to do, and some surprises that many people don't discover until after they've moved here. And make sure you stick around until the end because I'm going to share the biggest misconception people have about Marietta before they move here and what they typically think about it after they've lived here for a while. So let's start with the pros. The first pro is location. Marietta is in a fantastic spot. You're close to Atlanta, you're close to the airport, you're close to the mountains, you're close to major employers, you're close to professional sports, and you're close to just about anything else you may need. Depending on where you're headed, downtown Atlanta is typically about 25 to 35 minutes away. The Battery Atlanta and Truist Park are just down the road. Lake Allatoona is nearby, and weekend trips to the North Georgia mountains are pretty easy. For many people, Marietta offers a convenient balance between suburb living and city access, but there is a flip side to that, and that brings us to our first con. And if we haven't met yet, let me introduce myself. I'm Jacquee Hart, a local real estate agent in the North Georgia area. Me and my husband have been in real estate for a while, and we love helping people relocate and finding their forever dream home. So if you're in the area, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a DM, whatever. Get in touch with us. We're real people. We will respond. Traffic. If you're moving to Metro Atlanta, traffic is simply part of the conversation. Interstate 75 can get pretty busy, Interstate 285 can get busy, major roads throughout Cobb County can get busy. Now, does that mean you'll spend your life sitting in traffic? Not necessarily. Your experience will depend heavily on where you live and where you work and when you're traveling. But if you're relocating from a smaller city or a rural area, traffic is definitely something you'll want to consider. The next pro is a variety. Marietta isn't just a one-size-fits-all kind of community. You've got historic homes, townhomes, condos, traditional subdivisions, golf course communities, luxury homes, new construction, and everything in between. As of recording this video, Zillow reports the average home value in Marietta at approximately $478,000. Of course, real estate markets change, so if you're watching this later, be sure to check current market data. One of the things buyers appreciate is the number of options available throughout the city. Different areas of Marietta offer different housing styles, price points, and experiences. But that brings us to another con. Home prices in some areas can be higher than buyers initially expect, especially if you're looking in certain parts of East Cobb or near highly desirable locations. Some relocation buyers are surprised to discover that housing costs can vary significantly depending on the area they are considering. The good news is that Marietta still offers a wide range of options compared to many other parts of Metro Atlanta. Now let's talk about one of Marietta's biggest strengths, the Marietta Square. This is one of the best downtown districts anywhere in Metro Atlanta. You'll find restaurants, coffee shops, breweries, boutiques, festivals, farmers market, live music, and community events throughout the year. The square gives Marietta a sense of identity that many suburbs simply don't have. It feels like a true downtown, a place where people gather, a place where people spend time, a place where people enjoy being. And honestly, it's one of the biggest reasons why so many residents love living here. Now, before we get into the next pro and con, if we haven't met yet, I'm Jacquee Hart with Hart Realty Partners. Along with my handsome husband, Greg, I help buyers relocate to Metro Atlanta and North Georgia every year. If you're considering a move to the area, make sure you drop your questions in the comments below because, believe it or not, I personally read and respond to as many as I can, and get in touch. We'd love to talk to you. Now let's continue. Another major pro is the amount of things that there are to do. Between Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield Park, local parks, festivals, restaurants, shopping, community events, the Battery Atlanta, and nearby attractions, it's hard to run out of things to do. Whether you're someone who enjoys the outdoors or someone who enjoys exploring local restaurants and entertainment, Marietta offers plenty of options. But here's another con. Some parts of Marietta have older housing stock. Now, some people, that's actually a positive. They love the mature trees, the established neighborhoods, and homes with character. For others, it means additional maintenance, renovations, and updates. If you're looking for brand new construction, everywhere you turn, you'll likely find fewer options compared to some of the newer suburbs further north. Another pro is the variety of different areas within Marietta. You've got historic Marietta, East Cobb, West Marietta, North Marietta, South Marietta, and each area offers something different. And because of that, many buyers are able to find a location that aligns with their budget, commute, and lifestyle preferences. Speaking of different areas, let's talk about schools. As a real estate agent, I can't recommend schools or tell you which school may be the best fit for you. What I can do is point you towards resources many buyers use during their research. Two of the most common are greatschools.org and niche.com. For example, as of recording this video, Walton High School currently holds a 10 out of 10 rating on Great Schools and an A+ on niche.com. Lassiter High School currently holds a 10 out of 10 rating on Great Schools and an A+ on niche. Pope High School currently holds a 10 out of 10 rating on Great Schools and an A+ on niche. Marietta High School currently holds an 8 out of 10 rating on Great Schools and an A- rating on niche. Rayberry High School currently holds an 8 out of 10 rating on Great Schools and an A rating on niche. Wheeler High School currently holds a 7 out of 10 rating on Great Schools and an A+ rating on niche. As always, ratings and attendance zones can change, so I encourage everyone to conduct their own research using greatschools.org and niche.com. Or if you find another resource, put it in the comments below. We would love to know. Now let's talk about another con that surprises relocation buyers: property taxes. Georgia property taxes may work differently than what you're used to. Cobb County calculates taxes based on 40% of the property's assessed value, and homeowners who qualify may be eligible for a homestead exemption. While taxes aren't necessarily high compared to some states, it is important to understand how they work before purchasing a home. And speaking of surprises, we're almost to the biggest misconception I promised at the beginning of this video. But first, let's talk about one final pro: community. One thing I constantly hear from people after they lived in Marietta for a while is how connected they feel to the city, the events, the square, the parks, the local businesses, the traditions. Many people move here because of convenience, but they stay because they genuinely enjoy the community. And that leads us to the biggest misconception. Many people move here because of the convenience, but they stay because they genuinely enjoy the community. And that leads us to the biggest misconception. Many people think Marietta is simply a suburb on the outside of Atlanta, a place they'll sleep at night before heading somewhere else. But after they move here, they often discover that Marietta becomes the destination. They find themselves spending the weekends on the square, meeting friends at local restaurants, attending community events, exploring parks and trails, and after taking advantage of everything the city has to offer. In other words, many people move here because of Atlanta, but they end up falling in love with Marietta itself. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jacquee Hart with Hart Realty Partners. Along with my husband Greg, we help buyers relocate to Metro Atlanta and North Georgia every single year. If you're considering a move to Marietta or anywhere in the area, we would love to be a resource. So give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, and if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe because we've got more city guides, relocation videos, neighborhood tours, and real estate insights coming your way. Thank you for watching. Make sure you stick around for the next video, hit like and subscribe, and that's your Heart to Heart with your favorite hometown realtor, Jacquee Hart.